I present to you the Corsair gaming headset, the Corsair gaming mouse, the Corsair blow-up girlfriend. But no, seriously. The Corsair wireless backlit keyboard. So the reason I decided to try this thing is because there's so many things going wireless, and if you can get away with having a good quality product that's wireless, why not, right? So this is the current keyboard I have. It's a gaming keyboard, which cheap feel, the keys, I don't like the way it's laid out. I make mistakes constantly on this thing. Not to mention, everything else I have is wireless. The headset, the mouse. I just can't get away from these short cords. I'm constantly moving and adjusting things, and I just wanted wireless. So, this is the Corsair k63, and this was also, compared to all the wired ones they have that are $100 or more, this was not bad. This was like $86, I think. Got the Cherry MX switches, 1 millisecond latency with the 2.4 gigahertz receiver that you get in the box with this thing. But you can also go straight Bluetooth if you want. So, when I was looking at these keyboards, a guy approached me, Best Buy, whatever, and he, hey, well, can I help you? What are you looking for? Blah, blah, blah. And I says, well, I'm kind of looking at a wireless, this right here. And he says, oh, yeah, that's great. That should be a great buy, great product. It still has really good mechanical switches. But the only problem with it is it's not really RGB. I'm like, well, what do you mean? Well, it's backlit and it's only blue. The only color you get is blue. It's not RGB. You can't customize the colors. And I'm like, well, yeah, who cares? Blue's my favorite color anyway. So, and I don't really care about RGB lighting. The random customized colors, that's whatever. The fact that this is backlit is great because I don't have that now. So if I'm doing whatever in the dark, I've got a little light to guide my way. Flip this over really quick. Oh. USB-C 2.4 gigahertz receiver, and another micro USB to USB cable, nice and long. So I'm going wireless to get away from cables altogether, but I'm gonna tell you, so far the headset, the mouse, and this keyboard has got nice long cords that come with it, and they end up being, I don't know, probably at least a foot or so longer than the current corded mouse and keyboard that I have. So that's kind of nice if you do decide you want to leave it plugged in and wired, because it's not going to be as short, obviously. You get a little micro USB to USB adapter in there with it. I don't know if you can see that. And then you get a little attachable hand rest, whatever, if that's what you decide you want to use or you like those. Set that aside. So they had some of these on display, and it wasn't, you know, the wireless ones, but they do have some wired ones on display that have the same keys. So I kind of gave those a feel, and it's kind of weird not having, you know, the numerical pads. I don't use theirs very often. So I thought, oh, it's, you know, it would be okay to sacrifice those because I very rarely use them most of the time anyways. But I do use them. The keys on this feel so much better, and going over, typing, enter. Yeah, it just feels so much better right away. The keys, the feel, the typing experience on this. So there's your plug-in for your micro USB. You're on switch. It's so pretty. I don't. Oh, this is nuts. It's beautiful. It's just like, oh, it's so beautiful. I don't even. Ah.
Walk through the the IQ, excuse me, the IQ uh, software that you can go in to use, you know, adjust your lighting, customize your lighting for this. You can go in and do a few things, lighting effects. So, like I said, it's like all blue. It's not random RGB lighting. You don't have, you know, like different little sections that you can do different color, you know, whatever. So, but what you can do, which is kind of cool, which I don't really, you know, care much about, is you can change the patterns and, you know, like how bright it shows up and, you know, the speed of it. There are different patterns and waves and stuff that you can kind of do with it to change it up a little bit, which is kind of cool. Um, this is one I like here. You type and then it just kind of like makes a wave. But yeah, anyway, that's that. It's pretty straightforward and easy. There's not much you can do with it, but you can change it up a little bit so it's just not solid, boring, you know, blue lighting, which is whatever for me, because that's like amazing anyway. Blue is blue and it's lit. I mean, think about a keyboard that you don't have any lights on at all, right?